Once I've got my wash buckets all set up and ready to go, the next step is to clean the wheels. I like to clean the wheels before I wash the car so that I don't have any water spots forming on the paint. So, walking out into the driveway, hosing off the car, then thinking about where your stuff is, bad. Walking out, preparing first for your wash, then cleaning all 4 of your wheels, good. That's the way to go ahead and clean your wheels effectively without causing any damage to the rest of your car. First, I want to blast out the wheel well. Now this wheel well actually has like a carpet inside of it. A lot of today's cars have that. It's a sound deadening product and it makes the cars really quiet going down the road. However, it's harder to clean than normal. So if you can't blast it out with your garden hose, you might need a pressure washer to really effectively cut that dirt out. All right, now that I've got everything rinsed down, I'm going to go ahead and use our all-purpose cleaner to go ahead and spray down the tire and the wheel well. Okay. Okay, now that I've sprayed all-purpose cleaner in the wheel well and the tire, I'm going to use our fender brush. I'm going to get it a little bit wet, and then I'm going to do the wheel well first and then the tire. I'm going to put the brush just inside the wheel well from behind the tire. Oh my gosh, that is a radical. I've never, oh my gosh. That works really well. You see all that? This is exactly why you want to scrub out your wheel well with our fender brush. You can't believe the amount of dirt and debris that's come down out of that wheel well. That was totally invisible, of course, until we knocked it down with the brush. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take the fender brush. I'm going to dunk it again in the water. And now I'm going to spray it with our all-purpose cleaner. And then okay. Then after each tire that I clean, I want to spray a little bit of all-purpose cleaner into the brush and get it cleaned out again. See, if you rinse your brush and you clean it after every tire, it won't permanently turn black and nasty. So this is the way to keep your brushes alive so that they're good cleaning after cleaning. Now this is the fun part. Cleaning the wheels with our deep wheel cleaner. Now, what's neat about the deep wheel cleaner? One, it actually shows it's working by changing color. Watch as I spray the wheel down. You'll notice it slowly change color. I've sprayed down the face of the wheel, and now I want to make sure and get the barrel of the wheel or the back of the wheel with a deep wheel cleaner. This way, when I get in there with the turbo stick or our wheel tool, it'll be easy to clean. First, I'm going to clean the really nasty parts of the wheel, the parts of the wheel that haven't been cleaned in a long time, with a turbo stick. The turbo stick is what you're going to need to get the back of the wheel cleaned if it hasn't been cleaned regularly. Now first, I'm going to take this nice dry stick, get it a little bit wet, okay? I'm going to insert it through the face of the wheel into the barrel, and then I'm going to turn it on slow so that as I'm putting it in there, all of the spray is going to be spraying inside the wheel. You don't want to turn your whole body black with little specks by pulling the turbo stick halfway out while it's spinning. That'll make a real big mess. Make sure that when you're cleaning behind the brake caliper that you have plenty of clearance. If the turbo stick goes in behind the caliper and gets stuck up against the barrel of the wheel, you could snap it off and break it. One way to get around that is to go ahead and do all 4 wheels and then drive the car forward or backward 3 or 4 feet, then clean the spot that you couldn't clean that was behind the calipers.
Go left.
Okay. All right, we got the nasty stuff out from behind the wheel. Now, there's still some spots behind the spokes in the face of the wheel that I want to go ahead and get. So I'm going to start by getting behind the spokes. Now this is our exclusive 45-degree wheel cleaning tool, okay? This is an awesome way to clean wheels that aren't quite so nasty that need the turbo stick if you don't need it. So I'm going to go ahead and get it a little bit wet first. So our special wheel tool has a 45-degree bend, and it has about 1.5 times the amount of fiber the medium-sized brush did before. We also have a special rubber grip, which makes it really, really easy to hold on to. So our tool plus a little bit more of the deep wheel cleaner. Okay. The kicker with this tool is to get the back side of the spokes where I couldn't reach with the turbo stick. This is extremely effective at getting that dirt out. I've also been able to go ahead and clean some of the calipers and the rotors with this brush, getting down right behind the spokes onto the caliper, nice and clean now. Last thing, I might just want to go ahead and get the inside of the spokes. It's real easy to reach with this. All right. Now, taking the brush, I want to continually dunk it and clean it between wheels to make sure that I'm not carrying any of the brake dust wheel to wheel. We've gotten almost the entire wheel clean. A little bit of the lug nuts and some of the face of the wheel still need some help. So this is our trim and detail brush. This brush is good for a ton of things, but also it's great for cleaning out the little nooks and crannies of your wheels. Taking a little deep wheel cleaner, go ahead and blast it straight into the brush. Getting into the nooks and crannies of your wheels is very easy with our detail brush. Once again, like all the brushes, I want to rinse them between wheels so that I'm not carrying dirt, brake dust, and nastiness from one wheel to the next. All right, before I rinse it, one last spray. And then I'm going to go ahead and give it a really thorough rinse. Look at the clean, that is a clean wheel right there. I've got one wheel incredibly clean. Now it's time to do the other 3.